Well, when you hear about people monitoring their glucose or sugar levels, it's usually because they're diabetic. But recent research indicates that blood glucose levels or insulin resistance can play a role in several diseases.
Our tech expert Todd Townsend joins us this morning to break down the next generation of continuous glucose monitors.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back again.
Thanks for being here. So you're saying, with this new stuff coming out, I hate to say stuff,
That's
but
okay.
that's how
We'll
I know
define
it.
stuff.
We'll define stuff. That it could change the way we monitor our glucose. You're saying that we won't have to prick our fingers anymore?
That's correct. And I'll backstop one thing
Okay.
here. First of all, I'm not a doctor when I'm playing one on TV today. But there's a lot of medical research out there. I read a lot of the medical journals. And what it's turning out is that keeping your blood sugar levels low. Now, if you're a diabetic, you already know about this. But for all of us, even people without diabetes, it turns out that that affects a lot of other things in our bodies, like cancer. And doctors are really thinking now that blood sugar is affecting all kinds of negative things in our bodies when it gets high. So right now, to monitor your blood sugar, you have to prick your finger and take a blood sample to do it accurately, and diabetics are used to this. But what's changed with technology now is there's something called continuous glucose monitoring. They have these products now, but they're expensive and they require a doctor's prescription. You can like wear it under your shirt on your belly, and it puts a little tiny needle in there, and you wear it for like a week, and you can beam that out to a device. That's very expensive right now, and it requires a doctor to monitor you. In the future, in the near future, we're going to have something like a wristband, like an Apple Watch or a Fitbit or something like that. You can wear, and it will use light going through your skin, most likely, to measure your blood sugar levels in real time and beam it to your phone or mobile device. And it's not just what you eat that keeps your blood sugar levels high or low. It's when you sleep, how often you sleep, the time of day you exercise. So learning so much about blood sugar levels in your health. So to be able to monitor that real time is going to be a health boom for everybody.
So then are you saying that people can then change the way they're living for optimal health?
You got it. Absolutely. And this is turning out to be the most recent medical research. Again, critical. Monitoring your blood sugar and keeping those levels as average and low as possible. So if you go out and drink a regular soda right now, your blood sugar spikes. It's turning out, not only does that make you tired and sleepy, we know about that. You crash and you rise and you crash, but it's actually really bad for you on a metabolic level. It's doing bad things to your body internally. So if you can learn to measure those blood sugar levels and keep them at a low average as possible by changing diet, by changing exercise, by changing the time you go to bed at night, we're all different, you'll be able to tweak that and figure out how to adjust your life to make you as healthy as possible.
Because you can read that in real time then.
It'll be anywhere from every minute to every 5 minutes, sending it to your phone, and you'll see a graph. You'll be able to average it and say, oh gosh, if I go to bed at 9 at night, my blood sugar levels overnight tend to be much better than if I go to bed at 11. I'm just making that up.
Yeah,
Those are going to be the kind of things you'll be able to see
you
and
can
monitor.
test the variables.
So I would think too, like from a health perspective, I mean, this could help with obesity.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
In terms of
A lot of things.
when you should eat, when you shouldn't.
Well, that's,
Now, here's my question for. I'm sure people at home are going, okay, wait a second. How am I going to wear something and it's going to monitor?
Well,
like how do you get to the blood?
Well, we'll talk about something that people have today that works that way. So if you have the latest generation of heart rate monitors, like a Fitbit or some of these devices, they are measuring your heart rate optically through your skin by seeing your blood vessels. So it's beaming light like 30 times a second through your skin to that. That's why you wear it against your skin. This will be similar, and the engineering and physics are a lot more complicated, but basically it's being able to read and manipulate light with technology to read those blood sugar levels. It's a very hard engineering challenge. That's why it's taken so long for this to come out. There's always Apple rumors, right? Because Apple's the big 900-pound gorilla. Tim Cook publicly was shown and said he was wearing a prototype continuous glucose monitor about 5 months ago and talked about it. There's a lot of rumors that if not the next Apple Watch, but the one after will have this built in. There's other companies working on this as well. But a lot of people in the medical field believe once we can monitor our blood sugar levels real time, it's going to change health for everybody, and it's a big, big deal.
There we go. A big, big deal. Change our health.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
amazing.
Cool. Always great to have you here, Todd. And we want to let you know that if you'd like to know more about Todd, you could always follow him online on Twitter, Todd Townsend. There we go. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, guys.
And with that, we will